Welcome to Yanqing Node News, a global AI news roundup. January 12, 2026. Today's important news includes
1.
Nvidia to invest $1 billion in AI drug laboratory with Eli Lilly.
2.
Anthropic launches Cowork, a Claude desktop agent that works in your files, no coding required. 3. LG AI model ranks global top 10, leads South Korea. 4. Extending the context of pre-trained LLMs by dropping their positional embeddings, DroPE. 5. SoftBank to debut AI-equipped wireless network for faster processing. Now, let's start the main text.
1.
Y Combinator veterans Dylan Erb and Daniel Coburn raised $15 million in pre-seed funding for Autonomous Technologies Group, ATG, to develop a personalized AI wealth advisor. Their flagship app, Autonomous, aims to democratize complex financial strategies like tax optimization and direct indexing that were previously reserved for high-net-worth family offices. The company plans to use the investment to expand its engineering and research teams while evolving into an AI-native financial institution.
2.
Nvidia and Eli Lilly have committed $1 billion over 5 years to establish a joint AI-powered drug discovery laboratory in the San Francisco Bay Area. The facility will integrate Nvidia's BAIC platform and DGX cloud computing with Lilly's biological expertise to create a data-driven feedback loop for faster drug development. This partnership seeks to revolutionize the pharmaceutical industry by significantly reducing the time and cost required to bring new treatments to market.
3.
Sakana AI introduced DroPE, a method that extends the context length of pre-trained large language models by removing positional embeddings followed by a brief recalibration. Unlike traditional scaling methods, DroPE enables zero-shot context expansion and significantly improves long-distance information retrieval performance in tasks like needle in a haystack. Experiments on models like Llama 2 and SmallLM demonstrate that this approach is highly efficient, requiring less than 1% of the original pre-training compute to restore performance. 4. The DeepConf framework enhances the reasoning capabilities of large language models by utilizing internal confidence signals to filter multiple parallel reasoning trajectories. By focusing computational resources on the most promising paths, it achieves higher accuracy on complex mathematical and logical benchmarks, such as AIME 2025. This adaptive approach allows models to optimize test time compute while maintaining efficiency across various model scales. 5. AirLLM is an inference framework designed to run 70B parameter models on consumer-grade hardware with as little as 4 GB of VRAM. It achieves this through a layer-wise inference strategy that loads and unloads individual transformer layers sequentially from disk or CPU memory. While slower than high-end GPU clusters, AirLLM democratizes access to state-of-the-art models for individual researchers and small teams with limited hardware budgets.
6.
LG AI Research's K-EXAONE model has officially entered the global top 10 rankings for open-weight AI models, marking a historic achievement for South Korea. The model outperformed competitors in various benchmarks, including coding and reasoning, while scoring exceptionally high on localized safety and ethical compliance tests. This breakthrough demonstrates Korea's growing competitiveness in the frontier AI landscape through efficient engineering and independent technological development.
7.
The International Federation of Robotics, IFR, identified 5 major trends for 2026, including AI-driven autonomy, IT/OT integration, and the industrialization of humanoids. AI is transforming robots from rigid machines into adaptive agents capable of self-learning and natural language interaction in dynamic environments. The report also emphasizes the critical need for systemic safety, cybersecurity governance, and strategic workforce retraining to address global labor shortages.
8.
Pony.ai and BAIC have upgraded their strategic partnership to accelerate the mass production and commercialization of L4 autonomous Robotaxis. The collaboration focuses on integrated vehicle design, optimizing fleet operations, and expanding their footprint across both Chinese and international markets. Having already deployed over 600 vehicles, the companies aim to scale their fleet to 3,000 units by 2026 to establish a sustainable and profitable business model.
9.
Semantic caching can reduce LLM API costs by up to 73% by reusing previous answers for queries that are meaning equivalent but phrased differently. Unlike traditional exact match caching, this method uses vector embeddings to identify similarities between user intents, significantly improving cache hit rates in high-traffic scenarios. Implementation involves fine-tuning similarity thresholds and managing cache invalidation to balance response speed, cost efficiency, and data accuracy.
10.
Anthropic introduced Cowork, a desktop AI agent for Claude that can directly read, edit, and organize files within local folders without requiring coding skills. Built on the same agentic architecture as Claude Code, it automates repetitive office tasks like summarizing notes, generating reports, and managing documents. The feature is currently available as a research preview for Claude Max users, with a strong emphasis on security through isolated execution environments. 11. Silicon Valley startup Lyte, founded by a team of former Apple engineers from Israel and Iran, raised $107 million to build a perception foundation for robots. Their core product, Lyte Vision, integrates 4D sensing, RGB imaging, and motion tracking into a unified, visual brain for various autonomous systems. The company aims to simplify robotic development by providing a standardized, high-performance perception layer that works reliably in diverse real-world environments. 12. SoftBank plans to launch an AI-equipped wireless network starting in 2026, embedding GPU-powered computing directly into mobile base stations. This AI RAN architecture reduces latency by processing data locally, supporting demanding applications like autonomous driving and real-time industrial automation. The initiative also includes AI-driven power management systems to optimize energy consumption and sustainability across their nationwide infrastructure. 13. Reports reveal that the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE) has acquired a monitoring system capable of tracking every phone within specific city blocks. By purchasing commercial location data, the agency can bypass traditional search warrant requirements, raising significant legal and privacy concerns among advocacy groups. This expansion builds upon years of using controversial tools like cell site simulators and invasive spyware to monitor public activity and protests. 14. Mixture of experts, MO. Models utilize a selective activation mechanism where only specific subnetworks are triggered for any given input, much like a historical assembly. This architecture allows for massive increases in model capacity and knowledge coverage without an exponential rise in computational costs or training time. As the industry moves toward MO, the focus shifts to designing efficient routing systems and load balancing strategies to manage specialized expert modules. 15. Conceivable Life Sciences is transforming the IVF industry with Aura, a fully automated robotic system designed to perform the delicate steps of embryo creation. By replacing manual microscope work with AI-driven precision, the company aims to significantly lower costs and expand access to fertility treatments globally. While early clinical trials have already resulted in 19 healthy births, the technology faces ongoing scrutiny regarding safety, ethics, and regulatory approval. 16. Stanford University's social media lab is launching digital literacy interventions to help users distinguish between factual content and AI-generated misinformation or scams. The programs utilize low-cost tools like short videos and community workshops specifically tailored for high-risk groups such as seniors and non-English speakers. Research indicates that these soft interventions can significantly reduce the spread of false information and empower citizens to navigate a complex digital landscape. That's all for today's news summary. For the full news story and original webpage link, please see the video description. Thank you for listening. See you next time.